Monday the 20th of February 2023. First reading. Reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus. All wisdom is from the Lord, and it is his own forever. The sand of the sea and the raindrops, and the days of eternity, who can assess them? The height of the sky and the breadth of the earth, and the depth of the abyss, who can probe them? Before all other things wisdom was created. Shrewd understanding is everlasting. For whom has the reed of wisdom ever been uncovered? Her resourceful ways, who knows them? One only is wise, terrible indeed, seated on his throne, the Lord. He himself has created her, looked on her, and assessed her, and poured her out on all his works, to be with all mankind as his gift, and he conveyed her to those who love him. Responsorial Psalm. The Lord is King, with majesty enrobed. The Lord is King, with majesty enrobed. The Lord has robed himself with might. He has girded himself with power. The Lord is King, with majesty enrobed. The world you made firm, not to be moved. Your throne has stood firm from of old. From all eternity, O Lord, you are. The Lord is King, with majesty enrobed. Truly your decrees are to be trusted. Holiness is fitting to your house, O Lord, until the end of time. The Lord is King, with majesty enrobed. Gospel acclamation. Alleluia, alleluia. The word of the Lord remains forever. What is this word? It is the good news that has been brought to you. Alleluia. Gospel. Reading from the book of Mark. When Jesus, with Peter, James, and John came down from the mountain and rejoined the disciples, they saw a large crowd round them, and some scribes arguing with them. The moment they saw him, the whole crowd was struck with amazement, and ran to greet him. "What are you arguing about with them?" he asked. A man answered him from the crowd, "Master, I have brought my son to you. There is a spirit of dumbness in him, and when it takes hold of him it throws him to the ground, and he foams at the mouth, and grinds his teeth, and goes rigid. And I asked your disciples to cast it out, and they were unable to." "You faithless generation," he said to them in reply, "how much longer must I be with you? How much longer must I put up with you? Bring him to me." They brought the boy to him, and as soon as the spirit saw Jesus, it threw the boy into convulsions, and he fell to the ground, and lay writhing there, foaming at the mouth. Jesus asked the father, "How long has this been happening to him?" "From childhood," he replied, "and it has often thrown him into the fire and into the water in order to destroy him. But if you can do anything, have pity on us and help us." "If you can," retorted Jesus, "everything is possible for anyone who has faith." Immediately the father of the boy cried out, "I do have faith. Help the little faith I have." And when Jesus saw how many people were pressing round him, he rebuked the unclean spirit. "Deaf and dumb spirit," he said, "I command you, come out of him, and never enter him again." Then throwing the boy into violent convulsions, it came out shouting, and the boy lay there so like a corpse that most of them said, "He is dead." But Jesus took him by the hand, and helped him up, and he was able to stand. When he had gone indoors, his disciples asked him privately, "Why were we unable to cast it out?" "This is the kind," he answered, "that can only be driven out by prayer." Gospel of the Lord.